Hello and welcome back to another Gaming with Killatia, where we'll be taking a look at one of the Wii U's launch titles, Nintendoland. That's right, we are taking a look at Nintendoland, the game we got for free with the new deluxe set of the Wii U. If you wanted to post apps that got the basic set, you have to pay like $60 for it. Now granted, I probably wouldn't pay $60 for it, but I did have fun with it, and you're certainly going to have even more fun once you have friends to play with you. But anyways, enough of my ramblings, let's get on with the game. WiiU, that is. Nintendoland is a collection of 12 different mini-games, each one representing a different franchise that Nintendo has created over the years. And these mini-games, or attractions as they are called in the games, take unique use of the new Wii U's gamepad. For example, in Captain Falcon's Twisted Race, you use the the Wii pad to change the direction of your F-Zero racer in order to avoid obstacles and take tight turns. And another example is Luigi's Ghost Mansion, where all the players on the TV has to look for the ghost who is invisible, but you can see everybody on the Wii U's game tablet, including yourself as the ghost. It should be noted that if you do want to play this minigame, you gotta have more than 2 people playing because the AI control characters cannot be captured and they are always cheat no matter what. Speaking of having 2 or more players, despite having half of these mini-games be a solo player experience, in order to get the full experience of Nintendoland, you have to have another player join you in this game. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I would have loved to at least play all of these games with just single player option in mind and not having to look for a second player. The graphics in Nintendoland is excellent. Not only is it as bright and colorful as you expect from a Nintendo game, but it's also nice to see the company finally jump into the HD era. Granted, they're 6 years late, but hey, better late than sorry, right? And each one of these minigames does a visually great job of representing their respective franchises in Nintendoland. The music and sound effects are also very well done, and many of these sound effects and background music are also taken from their respective franchises. Granted, there were a few mini games here that I didn't enjoy, but the one I hate the most is Animal Crossing Sweet Day. Now, not a bad mini game until you're forced to use the Wii U's gamepad. Not only are you required to control 2 different guards at the same time, but on the gamepad's display, the camera angle is always changing, making it hard for me to control my guards to where I want them to be. Now granted, some of you may not have this problem, but for me, I felt I was at a huge disadvantage with the gamepad. Like I said earlier, I probably would not have paid $60 for Nintendoland, but I don't regret playing it. It is very fun, and it becomes even more fun with friends. If it does drop down to about maybe $40 in the near future, I do say pick it up, or if you really spend an extra $50 for your Wii U, get the deluxe version. This comes packaged with that set. Overall, I give Nintendoland a solid C. This is Killatia, signing off. Hope to see you next time.